How can we find the slope and intercept of these different equations? We can't tell immediately because none of the equations are in y equals mx plus b form. After we get them into y equals mx plus b form, we can tell the slope and the intercept right away. On the first equation, we want to get y alone. We're going to move the 5x to the other side. When a term switches to different sides of an equation, it switches signs. It goes from positive to negative or negative to positive. We are now in y equals mx plus b form, so we can see our slope and intercept. Remember, m is the slope, and in this case, the slope is negative 5. The b equals the y-intercept, and in this case, it's positive 3. Let's get the next equation in slope-intercept form. Once again, we want to get y alone. Let's throw the x term to the other side of the equation. Remember, the 7y was negative, and it stays negative. Y is being touched by a negative 7. When a number touches a letter, it means multiply. How do we get rid of a times negative 7? We can divide by negative 7. What we do to one side, we do to the other. This leaves us with y equals 6/7 x. Negative divided by negative is positive. So what is the slope? It's the number touching the x. In this case, it's 6/7. What is the y-intercept? When there's no constant term, your y-intercept is 0. Let's get the last equation into slope-intercept form also. We need to get y alone, so we'll switch the x term to the other side of the equation. Since y is not alone, we need to get rid of its coefficient. To get rid of times 4, we divide by 4. When you multiply or divide an equation by a number, every term is multiplied or divided by that number. 4y over 4 is y. Negative 6 over 4x simplifies to negative 3 over 2x, and negative 7/4 says negative 7/4. Our slope is negative 3/2, and our y-intercept is negative 7/4.